Dutchavelli's manager was the one who got killed.
He got convicted of his fourth murder.
You know Dutchavelli's manager?
The Fox he's talking about, the manager, he was killed.
I mean, most trials at the Old Bailey, sometimes they send them to Woolwich, which can be a real pain because it's really difficult to get to, and a lot of journalists won't travel all the way there. So sometimes you don't get trials that aren't covered.
The only link to Woolwich is the DLR, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's right next to the Belmarsh show, so that's why they sometimes choose to have them there, because if you've got a high security prisoner who you think might try to escape, you can have it there, and they can just come in. There's a tunnel linking Belmarsh to the court, and there's no way they're escaping, sort of thing. Had quite a good trial there. I think it was last year with a guy called Nana Oppong.
Oh yeah. I know about him.
Who's he's a bit of an underworld legend because he got convicted of his fourth murder.
Yeah, you know what they say?
So he had 3 not guilties.
They say that he uses juju to like beat his cases.
Oh,
yeah, like black magic and stuff.
Well, that may explain a lot.
That's what they say, he beat all the other trials.
Yeah.
You know Dutchavelli's manager?
Oh yeah, Fox.
Yeah, that's right.
Fox. Yeah, that's the guy who just got. Did he get guilty for that?
Yeah, he got guilty.
But the guy who passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they followed him. It was a party out in Essex, and it was sort of like an all-night party. And then about like 5 o'clock in the morning, Fox Powell, Dutchavelli's manager, was coming out, and the hitman drove past and shot him. So it was a proper professional hit,
But the Fox he's talking about, the manager, he was killed, wasn't he?
That's what you're talking about.
And this happened. Wait, so they found him. So they found him guilty of it while he was alive.
Oh yeah, they found Oppong guilty of it.
Yeah, they find him. He was alive when they found him guilty.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah,
Fox, isn't he?
No, Fox is dead. That's the guy he killed.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. Nana Oppong guilty
killed him.
of killing Fox.
Oh, right. So Dutchavelli's manager was the one who got killed.
Yeah.
And it was by Nana Oppong, the guy who got not guilty 3 times before.
Yeah.
By
judge, definitely. I think that's a first. Have you ever seen anything like that?
No, the 4 is that's a world record. That is.
That's
some good going. Yeah.
It was close to beating the record.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But that was also quite interesting because in that trial there was lots of evidence about how they were following him on his social media. So be careful if you've got Instagram or whatever. A lot of people, live streaming. This is where I am. I'm having a party tonight or whatever, and they were like literally following him. Exactly. They knew where he was. That's how they shot him.
Damn.
So if somebody's after you, I mean, I guess maybe he didn't know that people were after him, but scary.
Anything else to ask, Bets?
Yeah, I got a couple. I could keep going. I'm not sure if you know, if you follow any cases from America, do you have a little insight into? Do you ever slightly cover some American trials?
When I was at the BBC, I used to cover more American trials. So, I mean, I didn't cover this one, but I know Casey Anthony. Do you remember that one? That was a woman who basically, she got acquitted amazingly of killing a young child and burying her in Florida, and then went out. She went out night clubbing and stuff. But it was quite a big story. But I mean, I did interview once Tookie Williams, who was the co-founder of the Crips.
Oh, is it?
Interviewed him on death row in San Quentin 2 years before he was executed. So yeah.
Oh. Actually, what state was he in? Oh, California.
California. Yeah. It was. I don't know. You might remember it because Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor, and so he terminated him. And there was a big diplomatic row about it. I think lots of celebrities were saying he shouldn't die. Like Snoop Dogg and people.
Yeah. Do they still have the death penalty in California?
Yeah.
That's surprising. I would have thought that'd be the last place now to have it.
Yeah, you would have thought kind of a liberal place. You would have thought they would have done away with it, but no, they have. I don't think they execute very many people, not like Texas or something.
Texas, I think places like Louisiana, Alabama, they'll kill you next week. You know.
Yeah, even where I did an article, Substack, about it the other day about I think it was North Carolina or South Carolina, where they executed somebody by firing squad.
That must have been South Carolina.
First time in a couple of years.
First time for 15 years. Yeah.
And by the way, guys, I'm going to link it in the description. Be sure to check out Chris's Substack as well.
Oh, yeah, thanks for that.
What can people expect on there? Why should people subscribe to it?
Totalcrime.substack.com. It's long reads about trials that I'm covering, and sometimes it's about old stuff that I've covered years ago. But more recently, there's a lot of contemporary stuff. I'm doing one this week about mental health, police sort of shootings, or cases where people die, not shootings, but people die after having an interaction with the police while mentally ill. So Daly and Atkinson, the footballer,
I heard about
died. Things like that. Another guy died recently on Chelsea Bridge because he was the police tasered him and he fell in the water and drowned. But it's also plenty of drill rappers and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's what my audience are going to want to see the most. But
yeah,
it's definitely mental health. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. If you guys enjoyed this clip from the Click It podcast, then please be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my main channel and subscribe to this channel. The full episode is available on Spotify. You can get there with a link in the description. And if you don't use Spotify, you can watch it on my main channel. I will also link it in the description. Thank you for watching. Click It.